Hi everyone. Hi. I got up kind of late today and I have my doctor's appointment in a little bit. So I was going to get ready and talk to you. Got my handy dandy sunscreen, even though here in Washington it's like there's not much sun to begin with. But, yesterday, or actually no, the video that was posted today, I was listening back through it and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many things. There's so many other things that I want to say that I didn't say. And that tends to happen to me a lot. And then usually what I'll do is I'll just continue it into the next video, just thoughts and everything. But really, what I was trying to get across in that video today was that boundaries are made out of love for ourselves and for the other people. That's what boundaries are. It's like a personal thing, right? And so when a religion just says, oh, we put this boundary, it's a boundary, it's not a boundary, it's manipulation. And that's why I was just I think maybe my messaging was mixed up, but I was thinking, what's your boundaries as a person, right? Have people ever thought of that? So, hola, Leo. Hi, I'm just getting ready and I'm going to go to the doctor in a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to say that, boundaries are so loving. They're made out of love. It's saying, you know what, I love you so much that I'm just going to be really honest with you and tell you that if you do this thing, like it's just not acceptable to me. And that I'm going to have to, ask you to leave or I'll see you next time or whatever. But it's not like, oh, if you do this thing, you're so unlovable. I'm never going to love you again until you do what I want. Because if you do those things, it makes me feel really uncomfortable. And I don't know if I can handle it. That's not love. It's like, that's why I was urging people to check themselves, check yourself. Like, if you think that you're going to be so influenced by me, why are you here watching my videos if you're an apostate? Or if you're a witness and I'm an apostate, I'm an apostate. I don't like that word because I think it comes from a lot of hate, and so I don't really like it that much. Yeah. Hello, Authentic Talk Podcast. Hello. Good afternoon. I'm finally getting ready. I've been very lazy lately. Well, I say lazy, but it's like an intentional laziness because I have been working night shift for so long that I think my body is just it's just worn out, you guys. It's so worn out. And so I've been just trying to honor my body and its circadian rhythms. It sounds so funny, right? Circadian rhythms. But I've been letting myself rest a little bit more than usual and not going so hard. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, good to see everyone. Yes, I'm doing good. I'm just having some tea. Have you guys tried this tea? It's by Trader Joe's has it. I don't know any other place that has it, but it's called Maple Espresso Black Tea. It's really good. It's their fall thing that they have. So I'm having that with a little bit of a protein shake. I use this creamer. If you use the vanilla protein shake, it's like cream and sugar at the same time. Oh, I'm getting so hot. I feel like I'm gonna have a hot flash. I'm post-menopause. This is a women's channel, so sorry to tell you that if you're a guy on here. Am I Canadian? No, close. I'm close. I live in Washington State, and so it is. I'm close by Canada. I have been to Canada before. I'd like to go back. I think Victoria is really beautiful. Yeah, where's everybody from? Where are you from? What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's like 12, almost 12:30. And I'm just now getting ready. I'm telling on myself, see? I'm telling on myself. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm like, man, I wanted to tell you. Oh, another thing is that if you are here because of analytics, I was just looking over my AdSense and my analytics and stuff, and guess what? You guys learned from my mistake. What happened is I okay, my fourth video that I ever posted, it has like 10,000 views right now. But the length of the video is only 7 minutes and 17 seconds. Well, for that video to be monetized, for you to make any money off of it, it has to be 8 minutes long. And then my other video that is getting lots of views, I think maybe 6,000 or something. Oh, I have to get some people off of here. Let's see. The other video that I have lots of views on, it's only 4 minutes long. And so the two videos that get the most views are, they're not ever going to be monetized. No, they're never going to be monetized. So that's a note for you if you're starting your channel. Just remember, if you want those videos to be monetized, make sure that you make them at least 8 minutes long a piece. Otherwise, there's nothing you can do that I know of. Unless, do you guys know, like, can I add something on the end of it? Or I don't even know. I don't know how that works. But yesterday I took all of that stuff that I cleaned out my closet. You know, I did those 3 videos. I cleaned out my closet and I took all the stuff to the women's shelter. And then the only thing that was left is one pair of boots that I'd like to sell because I've never been worn before. And I ordered them and then I didn't take them back. And so the boots are like $230. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do because I can't take them back because they were ordered through my work. My work buys me boots like every 2 years. And then I just forgot to like do that. And now it's too late. So anyway, that's the only thing that was left. And then the other thing was, like, oh, I have all these dolls. My daughter, she was really into American Girl dolls. Were your kids ever into those? Is it cold here? Yeah, it's really cold. It is really cold. I have the heater on, so, yeah. Somebody's asking if I'm gonna ban him. I don't know. I don't know why I would ban somebody unless they're causing problems. I don't know. But let's see, what's the other thing that I wanted to say? Oh, about boundaries. It's like, it's for me, it's not for them. It's not like, oh, if that person does what I say, then I can be happy. That's what I want to tell everybody. You can be happy whether or not people are behaving or not. If people are not behaving, we can still be happy. If people are misbehaving, even right here on this live, we can still be happy. We don't have to wait for other people to behave themselves to be happy. And so that was a big part of what I really wanted to get across in that video about boundaries yesterday. And really it was about boundaries, shunning, deleting, whatever the F they call it. I don't even know what they call it. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if people are just being silly on these things or are they being serious or what. I have a family with a very funny sense of humor and a boyfriend with a really funny sense of humor, so sometimes I'm not really sure. But the other thing coming up is that I'm going to be doing a dream board video. Do you guys want to see that? Because I had some people say that, you know, that they were interested in it. I'm not sure how I will do that exactly, but I've been thinking about getting an editing software called CapCut, because here's the thing. I feel like if you can do reels on Instagram, and if I can do reels on Instagram, I feel like I can also edit a video here on YouTube. Have you all edited videos before? Hey Ruby, how are you? Ruby, do you edit videos? Because I was just talking about I might get CapCut because there's a lot of things that I feel like sometimes when I film a whole video that I'll forget things. I'm like, oh, I wish I would have said that. Oh, I wish I would have said that. Oh, this didn't come out quite right. Do you edit, and what software do you use? Because, you know, we're talking about all the things. Yeah, but about the boundary thing, yeah, it's like being honest with the other person, like, hey, this isn't working for me, but like I still love you. And so that's another part of it too, with me having I have boundaries with these witnesses now, like I don't want to be around them. I don't want to be around people that treat me that way. So my boundary is, I would probably be around them if they wouldn't walk away, but they make me feel bad. So I don't think I really want to be around them. But my boundary is, if they're ready to treat me as a human that's alive, I'm actually here, I'm living, even though they want to pretend like I'm dead. If they want to pretend, or if they want to act like I'm alive and treat me as a real human, I'm here for it. But that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna. And I think that's what people get kind of mixed up. It's like my idea of love is like I love you, but I'm not going to require anything of you. And also, if people that I love, it doesn't mean that I can't keep them at a distance, because they'll definitely be at a distance. That's not gonna be like, oh, I love you, come, oh, you can be right with me. No, and even if somebody that's a witness right now, even if they woke up and they're like, oh, Elle, I really need your help. And I don't know, like I might give them a little bit of help, but I don't know, have to kind of keep my distance too, because I have to protect myself and my own heart and my life and not get myself so wrapped up in everybody else's stuff. Oh, you use CapCut on your desktop? Okay, cool. I've heard it's really good, and so I've been thinking about even using it on my phone too. So yeah, maybe I'll be doing that. Okay, Ruby, guess what? My boyfriend, he had this funny idea. He said, where I live, there's a lot of fried chicken places here. And he said, we should go to all the fried chicken places. And we had this plan, and we should see who has the best fried chicken. And so we did, and I filmed the whole thing. It was really fun, and I thought, oh, that'd be really fun to put it together into a video, because the whole thing ended up being like an hour and a half to 2 hours for the whole, all of these clips put together. And so, yeah, nobody's gonna watch that, but I think I'll put it together. Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh boy, I wrote down a couple of little things. Oh, the other thing is like, I didn't mention Norway and their charitable tax status, in that last video, because I was really focused on boundaries. Like, Jehovah's Witnesses will say, oh, well, they're disfellowshipped, and that's my boundary. It's like, that's not a fucking boundary. That's why I just wanted to make it really clear. Like, that's not a boundary. That's called manipulation. That's coercion. That's control. It's not a boundary, and especially because, and that's what I was trying to say too, is that it should be a personal boundary. If you walk into the Kingdom Hall, think about it. Think about how they would treat somebody. If somebody walked in a leather jacket and some tattoos, oh my gosh, they'd be all over that, right? Like, oh my gosh, we're gonna convert that person. This is gonna be a great story, right? But don't do that after. You'd be in big trouble. And it's like, but it's the same fucking person. It's the same person. Why isn't their doors open to everybody? The boundary should be like love. What are they even talking about? That's why I really wanted to ask people, what do you think? Do you feel right about it when you see somebody in the back room by themselves? Like, I even had somebody comment today, yeah, I was in the back room, coming to every meeting with my little infant son and crying my eyes out. I'm like, I was there too. I was there too. That is not love. Oh, that is not love. Hey, John, Ruby, hi. I got this cool cup from Alaska. Isn't that cool? It has like somebody made it. It was a handmade thing. I only got one thing. I live close to Seattle, and so when we took a cruise, Alaskan cruise, so I got one little souvenir. But anyway, I guess that's all I really wanted to say. Do you have questions for me? Do you have questions? Questions, comments, concerns? Yeah. Yeah. That was, I just got, the other day I felt like I got so fired up with that video that I posted this morning. And then towards the end, I was like, oh, I was so annoyed. I'm like, I just kept on, oh, I just know that sometimes with witnesses, reasoning from the scriptures, not going to happen, right? That's why I just tell people, read your own Bible. Besides that, the thing is, I was never like an awesome witness. I mean, I was a great, good girl, that's true, but I wasn't the kind of witness that I was remembering all the scriptures and just knowing all the things because it was all so confusing to me. You remember what was that thing about like David and the bands around the tree and the king of the north and the king of the south, and then like you could never get any answers because it was always changing. And I was always trying to go deep, and it's like there was no, they could never answer me. Hey, Kathy G, here you are. And Ruby, did I join the Discord? I didn't, and I need to do that. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm writing it down right now. I'm gonna write it down. Join Discord. When you first invited me, I guess I just didn't get around to it. I guess there was a lot going on, but I'm gonna do that now, okay? Oh, Vern wants to talk to me about a live show for coaching. Oh, that'd be so cool. I would love that. I would love that. I have a women's group. It's a small women's group of ex-Jehovah's Witness women. It's about 12 of us, and I do coaching calls inside of that group twice a month, and they're an hour and a half a piece, which is really cool because probably half of them come to those coaching calls. It's really cool because we've got to be very intimate, but I would love to coach more people because sometimes I feel like it's a little girl party in there. But yeah, I would love to do that. Okay, I'll probably reach out to you after this. Mm. Then I can stream to both of the platforms. Okay, like YouTube and Facebook, right? Probably not Instagram. I'm not even on Instagram that much. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with boundaries. Yeah, another thing. Like, we don't need other people to behave to help us with our emotions. Like, setting boundaries with somebody it's not so they're gonna conform. That's not a boundary. Anyway, I'm gonna, sometimes I start going off on this stuff, and then I'm like, okay, I don't want to be that kind of, I don't want to get fired up all the time and be that sort of coach that's like so upset about things. But I just started thinking back to like teenage me, and thinking about her, and I'm like, what? I can't believe the way I was treated, and that people are like, oh yeah, she deserved that. It's like, no, I didn't. So, anyway. So, for anyone else to join as well. Okay, Discord link is on my bio on YouTube. Okay, bio YouTube. Okay. Um, I'm gonna be looking at that, and then yeah, I have interviews coming up soon. I have some other people from my group that I want to interview and put on YouTube. And in my women's group this month, we are reading this book together. It's called The Pleasure Trap, because we're trying to get a jump start on weight loss for the year. And oh, this is so good. Okay, this part on chapter 2, it sums it up of just the whole motivation of us as humans. It says, the biological purpose of life is survival and reproduction. Nature has created 3 incentives for us to fulfill this purpose. Number 1, the pursuit of pleasure. It's almost like a cuss word in JW land, right? Pleasure. Okay, number 2, the avoidance of pain. And number 3, the conservation of energy. We call these 3 incentives the motivational triad. So that just kind of got me thinking about another comment today where somebody said, hey, what is the best advice or best sentence that anybody has ever told you that just makes you feel good or something like that? And I said, you are perfectly human. We're exactly the way we're supposed to be because we are human. This is how we are motivated by this motivational triad to avoid pain, to seek pleasure, and to do as little as possible. That's what we do. We're humans, you know, and for us to overcome that, oh boy, now we're going to overcome a lot, right? So, yes. So that's what's been on my mind today. And yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to check in and say hi and kind of talk before I go to my doctor's appointment and wish me luck. I think it will go good. I've been seeing the same doctor for a long time. She's just my family doctor, you know, just your regular doctor. So, all right, Ruby, I'm going to see you over there. Okay. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for being here with me. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. All right. Bye.